Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Rockabillaque Live with Pinup Miami every Sunday here at 5 p.m. It's been about a year that I've done this, but we are going to do a hair tutorial. That's why I got my glasses because I need to be able to see. So I think it was a year ago or more that I made this hairpiece on the live. So I thought I need to make new hair pieces for a new outfit that I want to make for Rockabillaque. And I'm going to keep the same theme, pink and blue, but with little pastels. So make sure to say hello down below. Let me know if you hear an echo. Oh, almost dropped everything. But hello. Oh, and I also want to say that if you're going to be in Florida in February, I would love for you to join the Pinup Contest. It is going to be February 19th. And these are the judges, the beautiful judges we have all the way from Rhode Island. Tina from Vintage Girl Studios. We have Heidi from Heidi Calver Photography. She's photographed like Pinup Girl Clothing, Voodoo Vixen, a bunch of different brands. And a burlesque dancer extraordinaire, Miss Maureen Elaine from Tampa, Florida. So we got everyone from all over, and you're not going to want to miss it out. You could sign up at pinupcontest.com, and it's hosted by right here. I look forward to seeing you all. It was so fun to host in Charleston earlier this year, and late last year. No, earlier this year. I feel like the whole pandemic stuff just makes everything out of whack. But let's get started. I wanted to be fancy today with when I talk fast, there's no echo. I guess I need to talk fast. Hi, Patricia. Oh, I hung out with her recently and it was so long. Beautiful. All right. So I wanted to do a close-up of the crafts. So what you're going to need is flowers of your choice. I got these. I'm going for more of a pastel yellow and blue. A felt as a base. I decided to go green since the leaves will be the base. And then scissors. A hot glue gun that I can't pull that far away. Oh, yeah, I can. Right here. Glue sticks. These things go by faster than anything. So make sure you have plenty of glue sticks. And hairpins. Usually like these types. Yes. Alrighty, so the number one important thing to remember, I know there's no science behind hair flowers, but the one thing to really remember is where you cut on your flower, because if you cut too close because you want it to be smooth, you might cut it in a point where all the petals are just going to come off and fly off. And you don't want that. You want everything to stay intact so you'll be able to move around and your hairpiece stays where you want it to stay. Oh, I thank you. All right, so let's start. We got our flowers, and with this, I want to make two different hair pieces, but identical. So let's just cut up the flowers and cut up the leaves. So with this big one, it's probably going to be a little difficult because it's kind of thick, and I decided to go a little bougie, went to Joann's. Last time I made this hair flower, I went to the Dollar Tree, and it's lasted me, and I've worn it many times. Just look how cute. Oh, let me put it right here. You guys can see the construction. So I really like it tight so you don't see the base. Add some leaves in the bottom. And add felt. This is the most important thing. Add felt on the bottom as a base. And also underneath your pin so that way it doesn't get caught and you'll have a nice grip. So that is what we're going to do today. So let's start off by cutting flowers or pruning. No, is it pruning flowers? I'm not sure. All right. So this flower you'll see is weird. So we're going to cut right down here. And I think this has a metal wire in it. So the key is to cut a little bit. And then you're going to twist back and forth if it does have a metal wire. Which I feel it. You guys can see it right there. So now that we've exposed the metal wire, Oh, there we go. I guess the most expensive hair flowers, the most expensive flowers, it doesn't matter that this comes off. But you got to be careful because sometimes when you pop this piece out, the leaves will automatically just start going all over the place. And then I'm going to cut out the leaves because, we need greenery up in here. Let me see if I can just pop it off. Yep. Pop. And I'm going to remove this thick base. So right now we're just cutting out every piece we need. Any unnecessary item we don't need. This is how this back one looks. I'm trying to see where the camera is. Now we got a naked little stem. If you guys have any ideas on how to recycle this part, let me know because I never know what to do with it. The stem. All right, the next blue one. I'm going to do the same thing. Just pop it off carefully. Hopefully nothing comes off. And pop off the leaves. Perfect. Second flower done. Now with these yellow ones, let me see. I'm going to do one first and see if it comes off easily. Oh, and it does. I guess that's a benefit of not getting flowers from the Dollar Tree because then it won't fall apart so easily. So we're going to just chomp off. Take out these flowers. I'm just pulling them out. And then I'm going to slide out the greenery like that. Oh, can you see? I'm going to slide it. Now for these, perfect. So these are going to look like these little triangles. But we could cut them as needed, put it as fillers in your hairpiece. I just like to just take it all out. See what we got working with here. And I know you don't think about the leaves when you're doing hair pieces, but it adds a base to your product. And that's why I picked the green felt, because that way, look how it looks. Because that way, the leaves will blend in with the felt. And when you have it in your hair, we don't want to see this. This is just to help us glue stuff on together. All right, so we have all these pieces here. Let me scooch it over. Let me see if I could get this a little higher up so you can see more than just a little corner. Okay. All right. And I noticed that these pieces here have this little green thing. You could take it off. We want to keep it as smooth as possible. And you could throw these out unless you want to use them for something. I don't know. I'm not going to be using them. So let me just take them out of these. It's like, when you're cooking and you have to prep your meals. This is what we're doing. We're prepping for our hairpiece. Going through all the greenery here. Let's see where else. Yeah, that way we don't have to worry about this step after. Yes, I wear glasses. I just don't like them. So that's when a lot of my videos, or when you see me live, I don't have them on. Maybe one day I'll get LASIK. All right, so now we have all these. And I love that we have 2 different color greens. Give some contrast there. Okay. So I'm going to fold this in half because I want to have 2 exact same pieces because I want 2 hair flowers out of this. And the reason I'm making 2 is if I want to just use it in the future as one small piece, I can. Or if I want to make it bigger and I could just add 2 pieces. That way it's more customizable instead of having to make one big piece that you're not going to wear all the time. But you can make 2 small pieces that you could combine together and make one whole piece. All right. So For this, we're going to start bigger and then cut as needed after. So I just folded it in half and I'm going to cut right down the middle ish. I don't know if this is the middle. And then cut on the fold. Why am I holding the scissors weird? Because I can. All right, so now we have these two rectangles that we're going to work on as our base. And I'm going to work on them together because I don't want to forget. Let me move this one more time. I want to be able to have them match. Yes, I do need a nail fill. But they're cute. I've used to always wear red nails, but now I'm rocking like the pink acrylics. What do you guys think with the bling? Even though my nail tech told me that bling is out, it's never out. Never out. All right, so I'm going to start off with this, but I'm going to shave a little bit of this off because I don't want it to stick out. So by shaving, I'm just going to cut as much as I can without making the flower fall apart. Perfect. The flower is still intact. And I am going to glue it in the middle of one side. Let me see if I can make this side bigger for you guys. Let's switch it out. Yeah. Okay. I feel so little over here. All right. So we're going to glue. Now we're going to have to be liberal with the glue. That's why I say we're going to bring glue sticks. We're going to glue it enough so it could fill up the space around here and glue it down. All right, let's do it. And I'm starting with the bigger one because then from there we could decorate. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure. Sometimes I got to visualize this before it gets done. And if you want to visualize it before you do it, look, let's do that first. We'll put the flower where I think. And then I'm going to fill this up with the yellow ones all over on one side. How many yellow ones do I have? Got to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll do 3 here. Just like that. And then we'll add greenery as needed. All right. So, big one. Hide everything else so you don't get glue anywhere else. We're just going to put it right around here. And if you have a glue stick, make sure you have like a plastic under it because if it'll burn the plastic table, especially if it's a cheap computer table. All right. So, be very liberal on this. We want it to fill onto the stem. Put some on top. And then we're going to glue it in the middle of this one right here. And hold it down. And hold it down. Until it cools off. Because if it's still hot and you take it out, it's just going to move everywhere. And then let it go. There you go. See, it's on the felt there. And I did it to one side. Now we're going to recreate. Make it again on the other side. Ooh, it's going to be so pretty. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing. For here. I already need another glue stick. One moment. I wish they created hot glue sticks that didn't have all these strings. Like you could see them on the camera. All right. The glue stick. I can't put the glue stick on yet. it's in that awkward stage where it's like still there. All right, so we're gonna bring everything back. Remove these little glue stick strings, and again, I'm running out of glue there. Put it on. Ah. All right, and then put it on there. And hold, press down and hold it. It's like you could hear the silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend. All right, let go of the flour. Take out these little glue stick strings that just are like everywhere. Oh, there we go. Oh, it went through the little felt. Oh, look who's on here. Hey, Jean. All right, so now we're going to glue the yellow flowers. So it's going to be 3 each. And you notice I'm just doing a mirror image of each. But before we put the yellow flower, I'm going to lay down a few of the greenery here. So let's separate the green. Let's do a little inventory here. We did some inventory on the yellow, so now we know it's 3 and 3. Now, for the greenery, we have big ones, little ones. I hope you guys understand all my little terms. These little trio ones, and this one's already done. Let's take a little lemonade break. Okay. All right. Oh, and a little hidden one right there. So we have 4. So 2 of these little triple ones. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just throw one away. Not just kidding. So 3 and 3. All right, now we know what we're working with. So with this, the big green ones, I'm going to put one on each side like this. So it pops out. Yeah. So let's put some glue here. And you got to be liberal on it because you see how the textures and angles? We're going to fill it in with the hot glue gun. That's the magic of hot glue gun. I'm going to hold it down. And then do the same thing on the other side. Whee. On the back. Tuck it in there. And don't worry about this green because we are going to cut it. But again, like I said, we're going to make it larger and then later on cut it as needed. And that's what it looks like so far. And it's nice and flat. That way it's not popping out of our heads. Trust the process. Now we're going to repeat the same step on the other side here. Look at that, guys. I'm not making 1. I'm making 2 for you. Do I make all my hair flowers? No. I make a few, like a handful of them. But most of them, I buy them. There is a local, she's my friend Vivian, that makes amazing hair flowers. And if I give her the idea for an outfit that I have, she can make something amazing for it. She even did these beautiful Christmas trees that light up. She's done, when I did a King Kong 2 years ago, she did like a little halo hairpiece that even had little airplanes that lit up. It was so cool. If you want to check out her Instagram, it's Arteluna Millinery. Now, if you don't know how to write millinery, it took me a while to know how to spell it. You could Google it. All right, so now we have millinery is the art of hat making. So now we have 2 pieces. Whee! All right, I'm so excited. Now we're going to do the yellow pieces because the little green ones are so small that we could just slip them in there when needed. I don't know where to start on. So let's start in the middle first. So we're going to have to trim this. You see how long that is? Maybe we don't because we're going to have to lay it. Do we want to put it on the flower? No. Hold on, because this is the part that you got to play with it to see what you want to do. Because again, you cut it and then it's going to be gone. You know what? We're going to leave it because this is going to give us a nice little base to put glue. Think about it, because we're going to lay it here so it can look like it's connected. So this little base is going to help. Alrighty, let me get another glue stick ready. It would be a fun game if, like, you watch crafting shows. I don't know why I'm going to say this out loud, but it'll be a fun drinking game if you're watching a crafting show and how many times they, like, add a new glue stick, you take a shot. That would be something. All right. So I'm moving all the petals out of the way and just glue everything here all the way to the stem. I'm using my chin and then a nice little base. Perfecto. Then before it dries up, stick it in there and not too deep. Right there, and hold it. Perfect. I like it. What do you guys think so far? Let's do the middle of the other one. Same thing. Pull back all the petals. Glue, 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 glue. And put it there, but not too in. See how the felt really creates a base? And it helps, like, create a kind of invisible floor for your hairpiece. And then play around with moving the petals. Play with it. There. Now we're going to add, now we got these 2. Now we're going to add a flower to each side. The same technique. Move the petals back. And I'm going to put it right where the leaf is. And then glue. Right at the edge of the leaf there. And hold it so you feel the glue. And then fluff it up. Let's just finish this one because I want to see what it looks like. All right. So then you're going to glue, glue, glue. And put it in there. And hold it. Again, we're just holding it in place so that the glue sets, because hot glue gun will be moving all around. And then you'll have the little stringies everywhere. Stringies are these little, like, strings that apparently I can't see in person, but I could see on this screen. Oh, it's coming out so cute. I just love the little pop. And I'm hoping that together they're going to look amazing. All right. Now we're going to do the other flower. Oh, I need another glue stick. Right where the leaf is. There. And hold it. I don't know if any of you have that Don't Talk About Bruno song stuck in your head, but I do. Now the last yellow flower. Glue stick. And it's amazing that Encanto has surpassed like Let It Go. I thought Let It Go was like sang everywhere and everyone and every little kid and annoying parents, and now the parents are the ones singing Don't Talk About Bruno. I mean, I guess I don't have any kids. You guys could tell me, but I feel like more adults on TikTok are singing Don't Talk About Bruno than children. And I'm one of them. All right. So we're going to pick up these blue leaves and put it right there. Ooh, wait, I think it was not dry. All right, and don't worry about the felt. Like I said, I love this blue. All right, so this is what it's looking like. Now we're going to add leaves to fill in a few spots and give it, a flower vibe. So we have 3 of these for each, but I love that it's 3 connected. You could either cut it and have 3 different flowers or glue it. I think I'm just going to glue it, squish it so it could look like a full 3 leaves. And I'm going to put one in between each leaf. So let me show it up here. I'm going to put one here, here, and here. Here, and here, and here. So here, here, and here. Let's see. So true. I can relate, because Hispanic parents, like, they always want you to be perfect. They came to this country to, like, a better life. That's what I took from it. And so it's a lot of pressure from your own family. So yeah, you're right. That's why I have the song stuck in my head. So I'm squishing this there. And then you're going to hot glue everything around it because the squishiness has to stay squished. And try not to burn yourself. Oh no. All right. There we go. Next, same thing. I'm going to squish it. You know what? Wait, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to put a little glue right there. Bend over the middle leaf. There you go. So then I could use less glue. I could just put a line there because these are thin. The other ones we were putting a lot because there was like a stem in the way. All right, then we're going to put it right in the center flower behind it. And as you can see, this is going to vary flower to flower or the look that you're going for. That's why I'm trying to keep it very general so you could decide whatever wonderful piece you want to make. I'm going to do that same technique. I really liked it. Like, who would have known that this was going to come like this? I didn't. Alright, so then we're going to put a little piece there so we could fold the leaf over. And then we're going to fill in that little spot right there. And put it in the back, in the front. Oh my god, you can make an Encanto hairpiece. That would be awesome. I think with this extra flour that I had, I'm going to fill it in because I really like the technique I was doing with folding the middle one, and I didn't do that with the first one. So I'm just going to use the little extra one to just fill in this little spot. And hold it down. Ooh-wee! Look how cute that's looking. When this dries up completely, we're going to cut off the felt that you can see. I'm really liking it. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to put a little glue there. Fold the center. Go down. Right behind the first flower. And remember, not to the bottom. We still want it to show, so I'm putting it at the edge of the first flower. And then we're going to do the same thing to the middle one. Little dot right there. Fold it over. And for those people out there that think I can't do anything with long nails, like, this should prove it. I'm making a hairpiece that's very intricate. Had the conversation about long nails, and you can do anything. Sheesh. Even poke an eye out. You can't do that with short nails. Oh, you could. All right. Maybe the one thing is that the glue stays stuck, but it comes right off. Last one. You see, once you know what you're doing, it goes faster. Once you get to know the leaf and get to know the flower. Hold that down. Woo! I didn't get burned earlier, but... Alright, so... I'm going to put that there. And in the back. Lay it behind that flower. Alrighty. Sit that down. See, this, I don't see it in person, but I see it on the camera. Maybe I burnt it. Don't tell Tim. Alright. So while that one's getting nice and situated, we're going to go to the first piece. This one. Oh, it looks so cute. And we're going to cut around where the glue. So we have a nice hidden felt. So take your scissors. So what I mean is, for example, if you lift it off, I'm getting real close. You're going to cut around it because we don't really want to see the felt. We just use this as our base. And that's why I picked the green one. They didn't have a dark green one. I got this like 49 cents at Joann's. So just cut around it. Not too close to the glue. You still want to have space, but not too much space. You see, I'm lifting it up. And I'm going to leave that side there. I just want to curve it. So it has a little like curve to it. And nobody's going to see this except you. I want to cut this little piece off. But you also want to make it nice because it's for you. So that's what it looks like from far away, and you don't see it in the front. Now, another trick is if you don't like your flowers being too shiny, you could spray. Bet you guys never heard this one. But if you don't want to have your flowers too shiny, some dry shampoo from far away will dull it a little bit and remove the shine. Yeah. And then it gives some odor, I guess. That one has a little fragrance. All right. Now the other side, same thing. And if you notice that something is lifting, go back in and put hot glue. This is the time to check that your foundation is working. Cut. And I don't like the harsh edges, so. All right. So here we go. What do you guys think so far? Think of it so far. And I like how it's like mirrored, so you could wear it the same. And like I said, if I wanted to wear it together, you can. I really like these. And you'll see me rocking them at Rockabillaque in February. Little plug-in right there. All right, so now we're gonna put a clip. So I got 2 pin curl clips. These are the best ones. And the last one I used this one that had teeth, but that ruins my hair. Like these teeth things. Like I feel like it's so hard on my hair. Don't like it. So what we're gonna do, and it's gonna be the same for each side. Before we cut it out, remember our folded fabric? You're gonna cut a little triangle. Oh, let me zoom it in. You're gonna cut a little triangle that fits right over it. A little rectangle, not triangle. Please, I know my shapes. You can mark it or eye it. Let's see if my eyes worked this time. So you want it enough to cover the base. Perfect. You trim it a little more. Oh. And get the other piece and cut it the same because these hair pieces are the same. And this is a great like craft to do with your kids if you have a little girl, little boy, whoever. It's just fun. For family photos, family outings, you guys could have matching hair pieces. So cute. All right, so then pick the center or where you want it. I'm most likely going to clip it like this. So I want the clip to be like this with the clip under. So let's start off by putting glue in the inside here. So you're gonna see why I'm doing this. I showed it. If you are just tuning in and you don't know, we're gonna create a kind of like base so that way it anchors easier to your felt and the glue doesn't get stuck to your hair. So it also makes it look prettier. All right, so you're gonna have to take your clip and just put a thin layer there. Put the felt right in between and press it. Let that dry. The pressure will let it dry. Then you find your other piece somewhere. Do the same thing on the base. And the base is the flat one. You don't want to put it on the curved one because that's going to be the one on top. The flat one will lay flat on your hair piece. So then put a piece of glue there. Make sure it doesn't close while you're holding it. Put the felt. And down you go. Now that has to be dried. One more step left. Well, 2 steps. 2 steps left. All right. So you're going to take your hair piece. And like I said, decide how you're going to wear it and where you want your hands to easily be able to put it up. Take the first one. So now you don't have to worry about glue going onto your top because you have this felt that is the middleman. You know, you got a middleman for your hair. So you're going to put the hot glue all over the felt. Make it all over, all over. And then you're gonna put it where you like it. You could put two of them. You could put one of them. I'm just gonna put one of them right on the center there and hold it down. And see how it creates a nice little foundation around it. Boom! Look how clean that looks. Wait till it's completely dry before putting it on your hair. Now let's do the other side. I just love it because it makes it so much easier. Because if you didn't put this little felt piece on, you're going to have to hold it open until it dries. I need another one. And did you know that you could get glue sticks at the Dollar Tree? You can. All right. What I do want is an electrical or wireless glue stick, so I don't have to be like glued to the wall. If you have one, let me know. I like to know if you like it or not. I have an electrical like scissor. Oof, I love it for sewing. It helps cut everything easier. So then here we're just gonna paste it. Ooh, this one has a stem there, so we're just gonna do it a little slanted. That's fine. Hold it down. If it's too hot, you could use your something else that doesn't have felt. Alrighty. And last step is putting it on. So let's just give it a few minutes. Let's fluff this up. Fluff up your flower. Now I did do a tutorial, I think a year back. Oh my god, it's been a while. Of how I store. Oh, gone. Of how I store my hair flowers, which is like a nice little ribbon that you can put behind your door and you could clip it. It's really good also for little girls if you have daughters or for yourself, just to keep it organized and see everything. Because I've realized if you don't have what you have at a visual, then you forget you have it and then you never use it, never wear it. So if you have it out in a nice display, like a nice little ribbon behind your door, bathroom, or wherever you like, and it creates like a nice little flower effect. Okay, so let's put it on and test it out. What do you guys think? And then you can just move it around however you want. Like if you don't want that feather. See, with this hairstyle, I would put it back here. Nice little back there. Bloop. Let's double it up. So cute. Let's put a little yellow on the front. Ooh, yes. So what do you guys think about these hair flowers? You could wear them however. Usually I wear my hair flowers underneath hats. So that's why I wanted to make two. So I could wear one on each side if I wanted to. With a clip. If you really want to just fill up and have a huge hair piece on one side, which I love doing, there you go. But now you can play around with it. And you see the whole yellow and yellow. I love it. Even though it makes your hair frizzy. Today's hair washing day. Don't judge. So yeah, that's super easy. We've been in live for 44 minutes, but that's me talking and explaining. But this could be so fun. Like if you just want to chill or you really want to match for that pinup contest that you want to be a part of, just leave it on. And you saw how easy, and it stays. So yes, I love it. Just a reminder, if you want to make a hairpiece and enter the pinup contest at Rockabillaque, February 19th, you could sign up at thepinupcontest.com. It's an amazing show. It's the event is free. There is a registration fee for the pinup contest, but everything else at that weekend is free. And if you like this, please show me some love by hitting that like button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel And my Instagram is Pinup Miami. So if you make any hair pieces, I've seen a few of you tag me on Instagram and they just come out beautiful from the last time we did this. Please make sure to tag me or DM me with any questions or anything you'd like to know. I want to say thank you for watching. I hope to see you next week with something new at 5 p.m. And I love you all. Please stay safe and see you next week.